Range Rover has progressed significantly since it propelled in 1970 as a two-entryway utility vehicle. Because of an intersection of occasions about 10 years after the fact in particular, that the Range Rover picked up a moment set of entryways similarly as optimistic sorts were reaching the conclusion that anticipating the persona of landed nobility on a never-ending bird chase was a commendable undertaking. The brand's fortune sufficiently developed to legitimize turning up the levels of plushness and execution, an approach that proceeds right up till today. The 2019 Range Rover SV car revealed at the 2018 Geneva Car Expo speaks to the new apex of the brand. Constrained to a generation keep running of only 999 cases around the world, the SV Roadster will be hand-amassed at the SVO Technical Centre in Warwickshire, England. While the two-entryway range looks back to the first, Range Rover additionally tried to separate a lot of yield from the supercharged 5.0-liter V8. The SV Roadster's motor creates the same 557 strength and 516 pounds-to-foot of torque as the as-of-late upgraded SV Autobiography Dynamic Entryway. A ZF8-speed programmed transmission with paddle shifters sends torque to a full-time four-wheel drive framework with a 2-speed exchange case and a locking back differential. An asserted 0 to 60 mph time of 5.0 seconds and a best speed of 165 mph influenced this the quickest full-sized Go Rover consistently, as indicated by its creator. Land Rover's terrain response to innovation enables drivers to choose from dynamic, eco, comfort, grass/gravel/snow, mud, and ruts, sand, and rock crawl driving modes as wanted. The SV car sits somewhat lower than the standard Range Rover, and the air spring suspension naturally brings down the vehicle by another 0.6 inch at rates of 65 mph or above. Also, the suspension can raise the vehicle by 1.6 crawls above typical for rough terrain driving beneath 50 mph. A most extreme of 3.0 creeps over the standard ride. Tallness is accessible at speeds up to 31 mph. The aluminum-bodied outside is to a great extent particular to the car, with the hood and the lower back end being the main body boards continued from the standard 4-entryway Range Rover. The entryways have frameless glass and a power close component. The restrictive two-section grille and new side vents are made out of a unique work and highlight a glossy silk silver metal encompass. The Range Rover content on the hood and the back end is carefully assembled in the Birmingham Jewelry Quarter in the United Kingdom. Moving stock incorporates 21, 22, and 23-inch wheels, the last being the biggest at any point offered on a Range Rover. 8 standard outside hues are accessible, in either a customary gleam or a glossy silk wrap-up. Purchasers likewise can look over 16 extra tints from the SV Premium palette. A supposed contour graphic, which stretches out from the front bumper vents down the body sides and onto the rear end, will be offered in 4 shades. The inside of the Range Rover SV car calls its travelers in the warm grasp of materials and hues for the most part connected with private social clubs that have strict clothing standards. Front travelers get warmed and cool 20-way control flexible seats, while the people in back manage with just 10-way control seats. The semi-aniline calfskin includes a gradated precious stone knit plan. A determination of 4 two-tone insides, with the front seats and rearward sitting arrangements in various hues, are accessible, alongside 4 single-tone inside medicines. Wood trim components on the directing wheel edge, entryway boards, focused support, instrument board, and load floor can be rendered in natural black ash or Santos Palisander facade and in addition Nautica, which is the result of another 2 Range Rover process that breakers together walnut and sycamore woods. Land Rover's and Control Touch Pro Duo setup handles the infotainment obligations using a 10.0-inch show, a 10.0-inch control board, a 12.0-inch interactive driver display, and a full shading head-up show. The 1,700-watt, 23-speaker Meridian 3D signature sound framework offers more stick-kicking capacity than SV car proprietors are probably going to require. Should you wind up requiring an unbelievably speedy, cowhide-lined, two-entryway Man of Honor's Express with rough terrain hacks to save, you'll have to stop by your money-related organization and get at least $295,995, the SV Roadster's base cost. Furthermore, don't delay. Recollect, Range Rover is making just 999 of them.